Good morning.
Good morning. I woke up before my alarm went off. So I'm literally laying in bed. And I never get to do this. So I'm taking advantage until my alarm goes off. Krystle. Look at that messy room. That's all my clean clothes I haven't put away right there. Krystle. Oh, I guess she's still resting a bit. For some reason, the last couple of days, I have been so freaking hungry at night. Normally it's like I'm hungry.
Hungry, like a homeless child, on his own, no food, just roaming wild. Hungry, like some hostages, hustler, ain't with it, can't profit, nigga.
I can control it, but lately it's been like this, like, gasping, like, issue. Like, I don't understand why. The only thing I have changed is I am eating actual chocolate every night, just 1 or 2 pieces.
Stick.
And also it's my time of the month. It's starting up, I can tell.
Yuck. TMI. TMI, my friends. TMI? Too much information. It's just easier to say TMI. I used to say don't go there, but that's lame.
And if you're a girl, you know what that means. So I don't know. I think tonight what I'm gonna try doing is having no chocolate and see if I am, you know, super hungry later in the night. And if that's the case, then I won't be having chocolate as much, because that's obviously putting a damper in, you know, my progress, because I end up eating a Quest bar when I already have all my calories filled up, and I don't want that. So tonight's gonna be an experiment for me, and if I remember, I'll let you guys know tomorrow how that went and if eating no chocolate helped, because by the time when I'm like super hungry, I already have my video uploaded. So yeah, so I kind of just wanted to say that I'm gonna try my hardest to just skip the chocolate for tonight and see if it helps me in the long run. Nice. Huh. You can't do that. You can play with it, but don't do that, monkey. Nose, nose. Watch, watch, monkeys. Watch. Just a little tidbit about my dog Monkey here, because a lot of people think they know about my dog when they don't. What are you doing? So I just clicked on Facebook and my mom's status says homeless, living in car, starving. Now do you see why my heart is literally shattering every single second of my life? And thankfully, my aunt said that she'll be there to feed her, which is very nice to see, but that literally broke my heart, and I just feel like crying and eating the whole house. See how that works? See why I'm fat? That explains everything, right? And this is what she does when I'm feeling sad. Sorry, I can't seem to record right now. She'll grab my shoulder and hug me. Huh. So I've been thinking lately that I want to start writing poems again. I always say that I want to start writing poems, and then I never do, but I'm kind of serious this time. And this is the only journal I have that I've never written in. It says unlock your potential. It has a little purple bookmark. There's a bunch of keys on it. They're like tan color, but then this one's gold, which is the same color as unlock your potential. Inside, it's purple, and then when you open it, it looks like that. There's like keys, but yeah, so just kind of wanted to show you guys that. So it's been about a half an hour since I told you guys about my mom. And my aunt did more than just gave her like a little snack. She gave her, you know, shampoos and deodorants and I guess these coupons for 14 free tacos and like 7 free breakfast sandwiches and cigarettes, of course. Lots of snacks. And it really just brought tears to my eyes. Because if you guys knew like the situation of my family, from my aunt I would expect, you know, her to help my mom, but I guess I didn't expect such a big help and such a quick help, if that makes sense. And I just feel really bad for my mom. My mom lives very far away from me. We live in 2 different states, so I mean, I would do something if I could. I'm just trying my hardest to keep my mind preoccupied because I feel like if I think too much about this, then I'll definitely overeat and mess up and all that. But aside from all this, sorry from the clicking, Krystle's playing Rock Band. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that. Well, I don't know if many of you know this, but my life used to be all about writing. I write poems, stories, I journal my feelings, just constant.
If you wanna be cool when you're at your school, become familiar with your writing tools, your pencil, your paper, and your eraser. Don't forget something to use as a spacer.
But poems became a big obsession of mine. I had my notebook with me wherever I went. I'd bring it to school. I'd bring it absolutely everywhere. And I'd write every single second I got the chance. I don't know where that notebook is anymore. It kind of breaks my heart because I wish I knew. But writing is a really big passion of mine. But I stopped. It's been a very long time since I've actually dedicated myself to poems. I used to be very dedicated. Just about 8 months ago, I did write a poem. And it was the first poem I wrote in quite some time, years actually. But here we go. Okay. Addiction comes in all shapes and sizes. Addiction comes in all colors and surprises. Yelling your name, stroking your pain. Little do you know, it's actually all in vain. Sweet addiction, hard satisfaction. Accept it once, you want more. Accept it twice, the grief is a chore.
Just fooled me once. Shame on you. You fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
Addiction for food is all in one. Comfort at the highest level. Glossing a shield from the sun. Burying emotions with a candy-coated shovel.
Everything in this room is eatable. Even I'm eatable. But that is called cannibalism.
How can I say no when it makes me feel alive? Afterwards, it hurts like a knife. Issues upon issues, struggling with life.
Now it cuts like a knife, but it feels so right.
Casting a shadow, such a horrible price. Addiction makes me insane. This is my world, not a game. Bitter aftertaste, still it never goes to waste. Sorrow creeping in from temptation, guilt eroding for no hesitation. Wanting to be free from such an addiction to me, free like a bird, maybe a pigeon. Words dwell as I swell.
Violet, what are you doing now? You're blowing up!
I feel funny.
I'm not surprised.
What's happening?
You're blowing up like a balloon!
Like a blueberry.
Somebody do something!
I've got another puzzle for you.
Hoping one day I will do well. Written in a minute, here I am sitting, not accepting my fate, but instead planning my date. I shall be better by this time next year. Not a single doubt I cannot fear. Hoping is the end, needing is where I begin. So that's just, I wrote it literally, I even said in the poem, written in a minute, here I am sitting. I wrote that poem literally in like a minute and a half. Words just come out of me sometimes. I don't know why, I don't know how, but they do. I just have this very amazing gift, and it's with words on paper, or clearly I did that one on my phone with my thumbs, but I definitely love that poem because it really does show where I was at that point, and you know, I still kind of feel that a lot of the time. Tradition is something that is going to be a part of me for the rest of my life, and it's always going to win, and I don't want it to always win. It's not something that, you know, I want, and yeah, it actually took a lot for me to show you guys that, so please be nice. No, but yeah, poems are free. That's something I always say. It's very true because when you write poems, it doesn't just have to be about yourself. I can very easily portray other feelings and emotions and situations, stuff that really has nothing even to do with me. Like, if someone lost their job, I don't know that feeling, but I can portray it in a poem as if it's happened to me. I'm very, very good at that. I honestly don't know where I got this from because, from my understanding, like, my parents, they don't write per se. I don't know, writing has always been my go-to hobby, passion, and everything like that, and I really, really, really want to get back into writing poems because it just makes me feel so free.
Pigeons flying past, but they don't know.
But thank you guys so much for watching, and there's definitely going to be a part 2, so make sure you watch that.